is certainly in the running for that. So the second game of the 2019 International Champions. It looks like he will be staying in North London.
He's been quite vocal in saying he wants to stay.
Lacazette in the middle. Ozil, Aubameyang, lovely interchange between the pair. Over the whistle had gone, Arsenal get the free kick.
We talked about Arp, centre forward by a trade as such.
There's another striker playing in a wide position tonight, Aubameyang. Early with the ball in towards Ozil.
Goes wide to Aubameyang, there's numbers getting in the box. Ozil gets across the front of Boateng, but just does so type of crosses, just takes the pressure off.
Ozil.
It's really interesting to see the work that Unai Emery has done in terms of trying to improve that, because if they want to do anything...
Well, he did play 6 games in total last season for Arsenal. Here's Aubameyang looking to use that trademark pace. Here's Xhaka.
Best. But it is difficult for a manager. You want to get a settled team so you can start that season well. Opportunity, the manager will say, well, listen, impress me. Can you stay in and amongst the squad? Can you do enough? It's up to
Ozil.
Look at the setup of this Bayern Munich team, so organised, 4-5-1 out of possession and make it difficult for Arsenal. Those to be able to play out when you're under pressure.
Ozil. Lovely little knockdown. Ozil knew it was coming. Aubameyang was at the near post, and Manuel Neuer gathers for...
There's a real plan in terms of trying to recruit these players. They're offering figures that are way below players' values.
Mo Salah on 22.
He's been a brilliant signing, he really has. And, you know, those type of stats in terms of his goals, bearing in mind a lot of the time he's playing on that left wing, that right wing, still a goal threat.
Here, really good work by Willock. Ozil. Stabbed in towards Aubameyang. Ozil. Lacazette. The option is surely to try and cut it back and find a teammate.
No surprise that at the heart of all Arsenal's good moves is Ozil's position, that he can keep Ozil involved in the game as often as possible because of each...
Ozil, is he onside? Well, the flag appears to have stayed down to Bayern.
Yeah, spot on there. Recovery pace got him out of jail there, Maitland-Niles. Poor positional play initially on the crossfield pass. Should have been dropping a couple of yards deeper there just to anticipate the touch of the Bayern player.
Mkhitaryan played that one blind. It has worked out though as Ozil gathers.
Well, he's been arguably one of the best centre-backs in Europe. And that's why it's so surprising that the likes of him, Hummels, even Müller as well, been discarded from the German national team.
Here's Ozil. Maitland-Niles on the right-hand side here. Floated out. Maitland-Niles to the byline. Ozil. Outstretched leg. Maitland-Niles can't get his shot away. Ozil. Gratis. Maitland-Niles. Well, 1-2 with Ozil. Back out with the German again.
His confidence, a world of good. He's an attacker, he's quick, he's agile, he's technically gifted. Hasn't really seen in minutes, but he's definitely a player that Bayern Munich think highly of.
Ozil dropping deep again to try and pull the strings.
So important, can you work it? Can you get the likes of Ozil on the ball in these tight areas? As usual, his experience there. The ball's on the wrong side of him, was never going to receive the pass, just felt the contact to buy his team a free kick.
pretty comfortably in Munich by Liverpool. Of course, went on to win it in June.
We've seen Thomas Müller just ghosting in throughout his career and getting those goals, and you have to say that Lane's made a fabulous save.
Ozil. This is Arsenal on the break there. Ozil. Aubameyang. Try and catch him if you can. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang into Mesut Ozil. Wonderful chance here for Arsenal. Saved by Neuer. Brilliant goal kick.
Pace, such verve. It frustrates you as to why they don't play a counter-attacking style more, because they have that type of quality he would have done in previous seasons. But he really took it, coupled with the fact that Bellerin's injured, his evidence.
The break we saw Joshua Kimmich amongst those. Tough. Ozil. Nice.
Interesting the fact that Goretzka actually took Muller's place in the national team, which is something difficult to have. But ultimately, it's having that mental strength to play for him. The very fact that he's just need to settle down a little bit. The changes, but don't panic. There's plenty of time. Jacko on his own, so he may well have a look at that. I know he wants to get minutes into these players, but if there's more than anything which is so refreshing is accountability. If you don't play well, you don't play.
As Mesut Ozil found out last season.
Exactly.
Worked it into Aubameyang.
Side of midfield in and around you. Not an easy thing to do when you say Aubameyang. He wants to go forward at every opportunity.
Ozil. Perfectly weighted. Mkhitaryan into the middle. Very good recovery from Pavard. It's back out with us.
As PSG are, ultimately they are being judged on how they perform, like Manchester City will be as well, how they perform in this Champions League.
Back behind to the bar. Certainly was safe. Goal kick given. It was brilliant because you saw Martinez high-fiving his teammates and then stopping it because it was a big tell. For Serge Gnabry, now 30 years of age, the Polish centre-forward, on by Ozil. There is still a counter-attacking threat about Arsenal. Lacazette, Staffy steps towards the ball and actually comes out of position a little bit. And Mesut Ozil's the man standing over this, so it will be clipped into the penalty area. Some big guys back there for Bayern. In by Ozil. And it was a good ball as well, met by Sokrat.
Sure, you want to attack it, get above your opponent, and he does get up early. Sokratis, but can't steer it on top.
Is someone going to win this in 90 minutes? 5 in the middle for Arsenal. In by Ozil, over the head of Mr.
By all the Arsenal supporters, and he won't be lacking in any confidence if he has to take one.